Texas A&M University is attempting to fill the need for a new housing project located in the West Campus area. This development will be a student housing collection of dorms and apartments that incorporates a holistic approach to value derived from the quadruple net value aspects of social, cultural, economic, environmental, and sensory. While the West Campus housing project is still in its conceptual phase, the recently constructed Hullabaloo Hall will serve as an example that we can base our assumptions on. The sensory value of West Campus is expected to be much like that of Hullabaloo Hall. It has aesthetically pleasing architecture mixed with an abundance of green space to break away from the overbuilding that is so rampant on main campus. The project will have many exterior courtyards for students to study, cook, socialize, and lounge. Access to these public areas can be made through large sliding doors that allow quick entry and exit from the building. The West Campus project will also have interior public areas with a variety of social games like pool and ping pong. The residence hall has an aspect of sustainability as some of the furniture and infrastructure is constructed from the repurposed wood and materials of the previous residence halls. The economic impact of the West Campus project is difficult to determine because most of the land adjacent and nearby to the project will be university owned and operated. This means that the land will have zero taxable value unless the university decides to ground lease the land or the improvements on the land. Furthermore, after development of Hullabaloo Hall, there was a minimal increase of the privately owned buildings nearby in the Northgate district. This less than 1% increase would be applied to any privately owned property that is near the West Campus project if there was any. It should also be noted that because nearby properties are owned by Texas A&M, they will be 100% occupied but have no rental income associated with them. The West Campus project will not produce any tourism dollars, but it will provide revenue in the form of rent that students pay to live there. Rents for Hullabaloo Hall will range from $3,500 to $4,750, so we can expect rents in the West Campus project to be on a similar level, and maybe even more depending on room size. There is expected to be between 3,200 and 4,000 rooms available at the West Campus project, spread between dorms and apartments. These rental rates are higher than other dorms on campus because of the attractiveness and locational value associated with the dorm. Also, small convenience tenants like Starbucks and Rattlers will produce limited revenue for the project. The total fees for planning and design were about $1.3 million and should carry a 3 times multiple to measure the economic impact. The total fees for construction were about $352 million and should also carry a 3 times multiple to measure the economic impact. This is to show the trickle-down effect that every dollar spent in these phases will have on the local economy. The new development is expected to create 200 new jobs during construction and then carry about 108 new jobs to maintain and run the facility.